Wow,
I haven't
bro.
done that in a while.
That was
That
awful.
was brutal. I haven't had as much practice.
Man almighty, was that brutal. Oh my god.
All right, well, sorry if I busted anybody's eardrums. Welcome, Mark. Thanks for joining us. It looks like, as of right now, you're the only one here with us.
Wow, that just kept like echoing and echoing and echoing. It was like on a proverbial delay and repeat all at the same time.
Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we're excited. You know, I really wanted to get the blackhead, black pastel stuff together. I really like working with black pastel. We really haven't had much for adding dark jeans to it other than leopard, so I figured go another route.
So what's on the agenda here? What do we got?
All right, so I'll start off with mine because I don't know much about Jim's. So I got Thimble Island. It's a dry hopped sour ale. It was hopped in kiwi.
In kiwi?
In kiwi.
You mean with kiwi?
With kiwi.
Okay.
Yeah, fermented with kiwi. It comes out at a 5%. I have not had this before. Jim, he's drinking something.
Ah, yes. I got me a Whistle Pig rye, and this comes in at 86 proof. This is pretty good. One of the local package stores here had a special. Normally, this is typically out of my price point, but they had a special going on where they were selling this stuff at wholesale. So I was able to grab this. What's going on, Apex? Welcome. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, so I grabbed this Whistle Pig, this farm stock rye is pretty good. As you can see, I've cracked it. I couldn't wait for you guys. So I did get a little taste going on there, and it is absolutely fantastic. I'll get this open and ready to go. Your favorite part of the beer?
The head.
Yes, sir.
That's actually not that bad.
Well, I would hope it's not that bad. You went and bought it to drink it.
Well, no,
I think you would intentionally buy something that's bad.
Oh, I've bought some stuff, and I've bought some stuff that's pretty horrible.
Yeah, especially the stuff you leave sitting around forever and then go back to drinking. It's all coagulated.
Yeah, so it's very light, very pretty good sour. Jim had
Did you taste it yet?
tasted the head. It's very refreshing.
Hair Hollow Farm. What's going on? Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Jim had a sour from Transcend earlier. It's a local brewery here, and the pulp that's in those sours, it's so thick that I gotta go down and pick me some stuff. It's
Man,
so
Apex, you really like to bring on the sour and bitterness from those hops. Holy cow! A warm Belgium. Woo! I don't know, man.
Yeah, a little bit more to top this off.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Black pastel, blackhead, red jean. You know, leave the pastel out of the mix.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the black pewter stuff. I have a lot of it. The only one that I really enjoy, the one I like to look at, is the black pewter Hidden Gene Loma Dark Phase Xanthic that we produced. Looks really cool. So if I can hit everything in it without the pastel, I'll be totally stoked. Because I got enough pastel and stuff, and I really don't want it with the black pastel. So that way I can continue to work the dark route.
We both get our own views just to make sure we can try to catch everybody's stuff. So,
all right, so
you just gonna jump right into cutting, or are you gonna maybe go over some of the hypo stuff that's all shut out now?
would you like to? So I'll pull them out. You talk about them because they're your snakes.
I don't care. You start at the bottom and go up.
All right.
So this clutch just finished shedding out this week. Actually today, the last snake shed. And I shot the video for Tuesday's video on YouTube, which will go through all these guys as well. The pairing for this clutch was a pastel inchy yellow belly 66% het for ghost or hypo to a hypo, which has proven pastel hypo. And this first little dude is an inchy 100% het for hypo. And he's got good little color, great pattern. Is an inchy.
Like,
and it is a male.
Distance, it kind of almost looks like it's kind of got that hypo hinge to it.
Not really.
Close. Yeah, doesn't really.
I completely disagree with that. I don't see any hypo on any of that. And number 2. So this one has a little bit more color than the previous one, but again is just in an inchy het. Has some flames there, but inchy can bring in some flames. Really no checkering. It's really hard to do this with one hand. There's no checkering along the belly or anything like that. So no yellow belly, definitely no pastel.
A little bit of flames on the
again,
side.
more flames on that side. So another inchy. What's going on, LKB? So another inchy het hypo male.
Welcome, Leon.
And so one more NG. However, this one has, you can see a lot more blushing on the dorsal.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The color is a little bit different on this one as well. You can see there a lot more peach coming in on the lower part of the alien heads. That really doesn't come through that well. And just some funkiness. Matt's trying to work against me here. Just some funkiness on the belly there where a lot of belly striping going on. And I'm not sure what that's from. I'm not really sure that there's yellow belly in this, although I mean there could be. I mean there's some flames, a little bit more flames than what we've seen in the other two. Color's a little different, so I mean possible yellow belly, but we'll see. Yeah, Leon, us too. Last year we were able to produce a couple snakes where we got the red gene away from the blackhead, and it has a really strong impact on certain combos. So I'd be excited to see tonight what may come of the pairings. So this one, I'm not sure if this is just pastel or super pastel, but it is also definitely inchy and yellow belly. This is a female. There's another one that is very similar to this, which I will be, well, one or the other I'll be keeping. I'm just not sure which one yet. And you can see some of the checkering coming in there along the belly. Good flames, super clean. Really no dirtiness in any of the alien heads, and really good color. So really pleased again with this clutch. It came out really good. That very well may be super pastel as well. It could be a super pastel inchy yellow belly. I've never made one before, and that head is either going to be super pastel, maybe hypo. I'm not really sure. Apex says my red gene, my pastel look super pastel. It was leopard het pied to a pastel blackhead red gene. Ringer het pied. Oh yeah, nice. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see some of that that red gene pastel stuff today.
Yeah, that looks good.
So this is one of the super pastels. This is a male. This head is a little funky for a super pastel, but the rest of the body definitely says super.
Yeah.
So that could be hypo that's making some of those differences in the head. It looks darker on the screen than it truly is. Some speckling in the alien heads. It looks like it's starting some popcorn down there, but it's really only in the center. So Apex says this is a hypo super. So
Yeah,
that would be
awesome.
nice if this is truly hypo, because that proves mom out for me, which would make me very excited. I wouldn't have to keep a female in this in this
Right.
clutch to replace her. But we hit two. They're a little different. So this one has a little bit more color, basically the same. So I think this one is a super pastel yellow belly. Very well, the head is almost identical. So I would assume if the last one is hypo, this is probably hypo as well. I'm not dead set on putting labels on them just quite yet. I want to get a couple meals and a shed or two into them and see what happens. As a lot of the time, for the next 3 or 4 weeks, the major portion of all their color comes in.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see, we'll be able to tell more soon.
Okay, look at the base.
Yeah, there's all your checkering. So this is definitely yellow belly, good flames. It's definitely a super pastel. I just don't know if it's got the hypo layered over the top of it. I've made many super pastels and super pastel yellow bellies before, and these guys look a little different than what I'm used to seeing. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out. It was just tough to separate because I don't really separate the snakes until they all have their first shed. So on their next shed, I'm gonna check them out and look for all that transparency and stuff.
Yeah.
ESN, what's that?
Yes. No, it got me confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Not the first shed, but the next shed. Yeah, perfect. So this is another female here. So it'll be a toss up if I do keep something between this one and the other one that was similar to this. Again, pastel hypo or super pastel Enchi yellow belly. Leon, absolutely. Super clean, high contrast, looks really good. And again, it's dark, but it's not really black. If you see those colors, they are a little chocolatey. So I'm wondering if maybe that is the hypo that's adding that chocolateness to it. We'll see a little bit more as they gain some size and get some meals and that kind of thing. But yeah, completely thrilled with this clutch. They look fantastic. All the animals came out really good. You can see they're a really good look. Oh, so clean, high contrast. Just great animals. This one there is a female. Unfortunately, I was really male heavy in this clutch, so out of the 7, there was only two females.
Right.
Is that it? That's it, right?
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the last one, yep.
That was the last one. And then we had the bananas and stuff from a previous clutch that we've showed off before. We can look at those later, but I think you guys are really here
To see if we can hit
to see an egg cutting, and I know this would be checking for clear sheds. Yeah. So yeah, on the next go around for their next shed, we will definitely be trying to eyeball that to tell what we have.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Need a bigger glass next time.
So we got 7 eggs.
Yep, 7.
And this was which isn't really too bad. This is a first time mom.
Yep,
And they're all decent size, so they all look pretty good.
Yeah. Dimpled. Don't have any pippers.
No pippas.
No pippas. So yeah, and this girl is Posset Exanthic and Posset Pied. The blackhead that we have has got some crazy tracks on him.
He's got.
Sold to us as a.
Yeah, well, he was bought within a group, and I decided to keep him. But he's got good tail striping and tracks galore. So I've got a good feeling that he's het pied. But I didn't figure that out till I already had all my pairings squared away and we were already breeding for this season. So, unfortunately, it is what it is. Hopefully, this coming season, we'll be able to get a pairing or two on him to prove him out.
All right. Which one should I start with?
An egg.
An egg. I'm going to go with this one. All right. Let's see what we got.
Blackhead.
Blackhead, black pastel.
Yep. Or maybe just black pastel. I don't know. That dorsal is really, really.
Yeah, it looks a
bright.
lot different.
Yeah,
I
I think that may be. It may be a blackhead, black pastel.
Yeah,
and
if we're lucky, maybe red jean.
Yeah. The alien heads have that tinge color.
Yeah.
So possibly that may be all three.
Sweet. That dorsal is crazy bright.
Yeah, it's real bright. Yeah, black pastel, blackhead, at least.
Yeah. Hoping for a female. Yeah, it's a black pewter.
Yeah, it could be the pewter in there doing that with the dorsal. So yeah, that's a black pewter.
Black pewter, something else.
Red jean. That is really blushed. That's a
Yeah.
black pewter red jean.
Now that's cool.
What's going on, Brewer?
I do like what that did. The red jean added.
Yeah, look at that. It just blew it all to high heaven.
Yeah.
You can see that's the tail right on top of the head there. It is just totally blown out. So yeah, nice black pewter red jean right there.
Yeah, if that continues to be, crisp and clean as it gets older, that'd be great.
Yeah, dude, that's some crazy stuff right there. So, black pastel, blackhead,
Yes, red jean in there.
and then pastel, red jean, black pastel. Yeehaw, doggy. That's two good hits, man.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we can hit.
Yeah. Imagine when that gets a little size on it, Apex, what that's going to look like.
Yeah, it's gonna look really good.
If it keeps that contrast and really just keeps bringing up that chain linking, that'll look cool.
Now that's a black pastel from what it looks like. Black, yeah.
Yeah, it's black pastel for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dorsal look kind of the same as the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, almost identical to the other one.
Like that one's got more of a
So
grayer tone to it. This one.
Well, again, you can't go 100% on color because development in their pigment comes in later. I mean, they look very, very similar.
Thing's very tangled up.
You have to keep an eye on that one, make sure it's not, his umbilical's not all messed.
Yep.
But you can see that one there. That's pretty similar to that there. So
Yeah. Good to see.
not too bad. No normals.
Yeah.
But you do got 4 more to go.
Right.
Black, black. Black pastel, blackhead. And if you hit 2 of those in this, that's gonna be crazy.
That's a black pastel.
Yeah. Yep. And that's a regular black pastel there. Again, could have red jean in there. I don't know how much that would change that at all, but the pattern is definitely very different.
Yeah.
Less linking of the alien heads and such.
They're bigger, more blockier than this one is all tied together.
You got to try to like turn your hands when you
Oh,
hold
either
that.
way.
A little with one of your thumbs, but just so that I have more room to get into or move it over there.
I could do that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yep. Well, black pastel is definitely hitting it strong in this.
Yeah,
clutch.
every snake so far. I mean, that's got to stop, right? I mean, what's the odds of hitting that on 7 eggs?
Yeah, black pastel and everything. Normal.
Yeah.
You jinxed me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but look what you've hit already.
I know, right?
Still
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised at that. I really am. That it did that much.
Yeah. Taking out a lot of that.
Yeah. The red gene just really had a lot of impact on there. That's cool.
Yeah. Black pastel.
Just straight.
Maybe.
It's a little funky. That may
Maybe
be
a black pastel blackhead.
black pastel red gene. Look at the colors in the alien heads.
Yeah, they're a lot brighter.
Yeah. Or is that? Yeah, that's not blackhead.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. That looks. Yeah, that's sharp.
Yeah, very dark. So it may be blackhead.
Yeah, but it don't look like. I mean, it's not just blackhead. There's something else there, and it's not pastel.
I got to double check and see what a black pastel.
And a blackhead red gene is. It's not that stark a difference. I mean, that color is like really peachy. Don't do that now.
This one's really plump. This one didn't dimple down at all. Woo, that's a blackhead. Black pastel.
Yeah, black pastel, blackhead. You hit 3 of those things, dude. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, it really doesn't look at. He's produced multiple clutches, and I've never had any ringer stuff come from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely another one. So 3.
So I got black pastel. So 1,
So
2,
black
3,
pastel and
4,
everything but
5.
1 egg.
Maybe those
Okay,
two.
that's super crazy looking.
Yeah, that's a black pastel blackhead right there.
So then what are these?
So this is probably blackhead red gene, or not blackhead, but black pastel red gene, black pastel red gene.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Black pewter.
Yeah,
red
we
gene.
know what that is, but like this one, that one.
Well, this one I think is blackhead. I don't think it's black pastel. But this, I remember now looking. I did look at the black pastel, blackhead stuff, and they had this crazy pattern on the sides.
All right. So 1 black pastel, blackhead, maybe red gene or whatever. These are black pastel.
Like, so this is a black
Somethings.
pastel.
Yeah, that's.
So these two, I think that's just black pastel there.
So Apex is saying that he thinks there's 3 blackhead black pastels, which I kind of agree with him because these are just not. There's nothing else that explains it. These are not just black pastel. These are not just black pastel. And red gene, because we have black pastel red gene, and it don't look like that.
The blackhead, yeah.
It doesn't link all the alien heads like that. So I would agree with him. That just may have like red gene and something else going on in there. Yeah, this is the one with red gene. So that's a blackhead, black pastel, red gene. And these are blackhead, black pastels. Oh, so he
yeah.
thinks the first 2 have red gene in it.
World of Ball Pythons.
What's going on, Mason?
So that's a blackhead, black pastel.
Yeah, which
So
I can see.
So, there. So that's got to be the red gene
Yep, and then the red gene is really
influencing.
whacking that out.
Oh yeah, because you even get some of that crazy looking.
Linking.
Like
Yeah,
right there.
over there, but it's definitely here too. The delay comment time. Yeah, it's always rough with YouTube. You go anywhere from, a couple seconds to
That's not that one.
anywhere from like 2 to 6, 7 seconds.
Blackhead, black pastel, pastel. So that's got to be all of it
No, I don't think so.
because it's got the crazy tiny pattern. Because this is a black pewter blackhead. So this has got to be black pewter blackhead red jean because it's a lot cleaner than what this one is on the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I
I
may
have to
I may
wait to
have-
see when they
maybe.
come out. I mean, maybe we'll see what happens, but
Yeah.
it's still a good clutch. I mean, one normal out of all that.
I'll take it.
Thanks, Apex. I appreciate that.
Get back to your comments here.
We really try to share everything as we go through. And last year we cut every single clutch, good and bad, live. So
Yeah, and
everybody got to see the good, the bad, the ugly, especially of that last clutch of the
Yeah,
season.
the last clutch totally took all the wind out of my sails. That was my black pastel albino to our cinnamon candino.
Yep, that was rough. But dude, this is solid.
Oh yeah.
That's a solid clutch.
Yeah, I definitely like how that turned out. That looks really good. Yeah, I'll definitely interested to see what that black pewter looks like once it comes out of the egg.
Yep.
Oh, some crazy cleanliness,
Now, if they're mostly all females, that'd be even better.
right?
Thanks, Apex.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we are very excited about it. It's my first clutch of the season.
Thanks, Hair Hollow. Yeah. So when we do lives, we'll kind of do updates as stuff in shed, out of the egg, or just shed.
Right.
But every Tuesday, as we go through this season, we're gonna have actually recorded video, and we're shooting video down here now, which the lighting is very different. So I'm trying to dial in everything. I think I've got the acoustics and the sound figured out for the one that's coming out Tuesday, and then the video quality is good, but the color is still off a little bit. So on the next video that we put together, which will probably be a different blackhead clutch.
Yep.
Hopefully I can make some lighting adjustments in here and kind of get that squared up for sure.
Yeah, try to get that squared away and toned.
Yeah, we completely agree. We produced a couple blackhead clutches last year. We've got a few scheduled for this year as well. We've already got 2 on the ground. I think we got 2 more or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
And I actually have more black pastel blackhead stuff that'll be coming. She should be dropping within the next couple days. So it's a black pastel Enchi yellow belly to the blackhead red jean. So
Nice.
adding some Enchi. Well, actually, the black pastel and the Enchi will be separate because they're allelic. So it'll be half black pastel, half Enchi. So
Theoretically, if
Theoretically.
it's all in there.
yeah.
So this is a girl that we produced that had just a buttload of jeans in the pairing, and by deduction of what we knew that we saw with our eyes, and then you can kind of see certain steps with some of the snakes. This one animal, which was the whole clutch was female, but this last one was our guess to have everything in that clutch.
Not that one.
Huh?
Not that one. That one went to your clown.
Oh.
No, this one is the one with just the 3 jeans.
Oh, okay.
So the black pastel and Gio.
So this I retract my previous statement.
So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Get all the, half black pastel, half Enchi stuff, and then blackhead tossed on top of it. So.
Leon wants to know if you have any plans for puzzle stuff this season.
Yes, I do.
We have a bunch of puzzle stuff this season.
Yeah. So I have a clutch on the ground. So a pastel lesser het puzzle. Saw my OD banana het puzzle. And my het puzzle girl saw the exact same male, and she should be dropping in about 2 weeks. So.
What's going on, Patton? Welcome.
And then we actually have some het stuff already in the incubator. We have a Super Mojave possible super pin that was paired to the puzzle. And then we have a pastel red stripe yellow belly that was also paired to the puzzle. So some het stuff being made there. Hidden Gene Pomegranate yellow belly to a puzzle. Black pastel albino to the puzzle. So we got
a lot of hats and 2 or 3 visual clutches. So there should be a fair bit of puzzleness coming this season.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be good. There's a bunch of stuff. I have like 4 or 5 Zuati clutches. 3 or 4 of those will be clown if everybody goes. I got a clutch today of a Firefly het clown to a red stripe het clown. So I'd really like to hit a fire red stripe clown. And I wouldn't care if that's a boy or a girl. That could definitely go on the shelf and work its way into the breeding program.
And on top of that, I'd love to see what a Firefly red stripe would look like also.
I wouldn't.
No.
I don't want the pastel in it.
You get too much pastel.
Funny you ask. Yes, we do. I have 2 girls that I picked up from Ken Masick, an OD Extreme and a Butter Extreme. And the word on the street is that he renamed his extreme stuff to Extremist because he found that it was het tri-stripe. So this season, the OD Extreme, I put to a tri-stripe male, and we got 8 eggs. Only 4 of them were good. 3 I've already thrown out because they just went bad. 1 was kind of borderline. But that is one of the clutches that we're cutting next weekend. So next Sunday will be our next cutting. It'll be the OD Extreme to tri-stripe, and then an Enchi Sugar to a Blade Clown Het Lav.
That's who the Butter Extreme went to?
No, Butter Extreme went to the Mackenzie, and she hasn't dropped yet.
Yeah, so no extreme stuff in the Clown project yet.
No, but Kai from Lucas Landon Royals has produced some extreme clowns, or what he believes is extreme clown. So he's definitely got that stuff going.
Nice.
I haven't put my extreme stuff to clown. I'm more interested in proving out the whether they have tri-stripe or not. So we started with the OD this year, and if that ends up proving and I get a tri-stripe out of that, I will definitely be putting the Butter Extreme into it as well. So, I don't know. So we'll see. They have produced, both of those animals did produce for me last season, and I held on to some of those animals. And if they prove extreme, then I have some baby. Yeah, well, if the extreme proves het tri-stripe, then I have a whole world to work with.
Well, those babies are crazy right now too.
Yeah, the problem here is that I picked up these animals from him before he came out with the Extremist, so I'm not sure if this is extreme or extremist. I've talked to Will Moreau a little bit at length with them about these, and I guess it's really hard to visually tell. So I just paired them to tri-stripe. So we'll prove them out.
If anything, you'll just make some hets. Horse thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with an OD Extreme het, and we'll bring if it ends up just being Extreme Gene, we'll bring that into tri-stripe stuff, and just make some super fat dorsal striped animals. But I will say that last season, making some of my het tri-stripe stuff, a couple animals that I held back got really fat dorsal stripes. It looks Extreme Gene, and they're not related to the Extreme Gene at all. So I don't know, maybe we'll see what happens. It'll be a journey, and and next weekend we'll get a glimpse at 4 eggs. So
you're doing the 2 clutches, right? You're gonna do the.
But the extreme stuff is 4 eggs. Right. We're talking about the extreme stuff. Yeah, we talk about the Enchi Sugar stuff already. So we'll see. It'll be next Sunday about the same time. Couple clutches. I think we total about 9 eggs, so 9 or 10 eggs, something like that. So we'll see.
Yeah, tri-stripe it's kind of like that, kind of like underground.
A super extreme clown. That thing must have been insane. Ooh. Oh, that was a question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's made a super extreme clown. I know his extreme stuff was just ludicrous. When I was researching it and made the purchase of these two girls, it was before he came out with Extremist, and this stuff was ridiculous. So, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. I'm excited to have it. Either way, whether it proves for Tri-Stripe or not, obviously I would love for them to prove Tri-Stripe because that just helps that project for me. But if it doesn't,
it'll just move.
Oh, really? Wow.
What's that?
Said they kind of look DG when in the super form.
Oh, nice.
What else you got?
Oh.
I pull out my Hypo DG guy.
Well, let me get all this out of the way first. Get this mess cleaned up.
Yeah. This guy had a little bit of stuck shed that we got off yesterday, and he just looks phenomenal. So we're gonna haul him out. This was my one purchase for this year so far, and it was a pastel super enchy Hypo Desert Ghost. That's got a lot of work in front of him. I made some pos double het females that looks like a couple, 2 or 3 of them will be ready to go this coming year, not this season, but for 2022.
This is me. But
And we're gonna make a bunch of double hets, triple hets with this guy, quad hets.
But yeah, speaking of purchase boys this year, mine's coming in next week, or this week. This week, Sunday started already, so my male that I purchased a month ago, roughly.
He absolutely is from Fireball.
How'd you guess?
Because there's not too many people that make these, or that have made these so far.
This dude is phenomenal.
Yeah, I love the chocolatey purple.
Like that head. Look at that head.
He looks okay. Yeah, he's just okay. Oh, he's got like one scale that I didn't see before until just now.
He's not a scaleless head, he's a scaled head.
Yeah. Yeah, and like we looked at that inchy stuff before. Now this is super inchy, but you can still see that it does have, kind of flames that come up the side. So, without the checkering on the bottom, sometimes, those flames can play tricks with you when you're trying to ID snakes. Yeah, premium for sure. I got pied girls ready for this guy. I got clown stuff ready for this guy.
Yeah, and his eyes are just insane.
Yeah, I did my pairings for next season already, and yeah, he's got some work coming for him for sure. There's going to be some more craziness coming.
Yeah, so speaking of that and new boys, like I was saying, my new boy's coming in next week, so I'll do a quick clip of an unboxing. I picked up a Pastel Leopard GHI.
A what?
Pastel Leopard.
A quick clip of an what? What does that mean?
I'm just gonna pop like on Instagram. I'll do like a quick.
Thanks for clarifying that, because everybody would have come back to YouTube and been looking for it, not knowing where it was.
So on my Instagram, I'll tag the ectothermic thing on there, so that way it'll pop up on that feed. So I'll do an unboxing on Instagram. So I picked up a boy from Medusa's Morphs out of Florida. So a Pastel Leopard GHI Exanthic, 50% het pied. Can't wait to get him in. I've been waiting a month just because the whole shipping issues that have been going on with Memphis and like flooding issues, FedEx and all that. So he's finally going to make his way here. So I'll show him off. And Jim was talking about pairings next year. Be prepared. Exanthic is being hit hard next year. So
SK
Exanthic. So there's going to be a lot coming out as long as all of them go.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Well, one more look for
Yeah.
anybody that showed up late. We're going to walk through these guys one more time. Let you see what's going on Northeast. Just in time to see the review here. So why don't we start? Let's just go in order as you cut. And
so black pastel, red jean, maybe blackhead.
no, that's blackhead. I see blackhead all day long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, better late than never.
And then a possibly everything in the clutch. So a black pewter, blackhead, red jean.
Finger.
There we go.
See those things. Yeah, that's a crazy outcome right there. That looks really good.
Yep. And then another black pastel, blackhead.
Yep. Probable red jean
Yep.
or possible red jean.
Straight up black pastel.
Yeah.
See if I can try to manipulate it here. There we go.
100% all on the middle one.
And then a normal.
Normal. Almost looks like Enchi, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
number
right?
2, that one there.
Yeah,
Apex
definitely
was
all of
talking
it.
about everything.
Yep. So the normal.
Yeah. Is that dorsal? Yeah, that's dorsal stripe.
And then this one we weren't really sure.
Black, probably like a black pastel red jean.
Yeah.
That's my guess on that. You still have a lot of the circling of the alien heads like black pastel does, but inside the alien heads it looks a little different, and the color is definitely different.
Yeah.
So I think that's the red jean lending that. So I think that is going to end up being a black pastel red jean. And then this one here
is a blackhead, black pastel, red jean.
Yeah. So everything minus the pastel. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks some more. I appreciate that.
But black pastel came in strong.
Yeah, super strong. Like 6 out of the 7 eggs all have black pastel. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
What's going on, Low Life?
Actually, are we? Yes. Yep. 6 out of the 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Great clutch, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Northeast. Thanks, Low Life. Appreciate it. So, again, just last real quick before we sign off here. Next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to cut 2 clutches. We have an Enchi Sugar to a Blade Clown Het Lav. So again, visual representation other than the blade going into that. Nothing too crazy, but het maker for the future. This season, I saw a lot of the Sugar Clowns and the Calico Clown stuff. They look really good. So I'm happy. I'm hoping I hit the Sugar stuff. I can put that on the ground. That said, I do have a Fire Sugar from last year that I held back that I was going to keep her. She is down here. She's going to be going up on Morph Market pretty soon because with this other clutch, I'm not going to. I'll keep one with a het. And then the other clutch is an OD Extreme to a Tri-Stripe. So trying to prove out the Extreme/Extremist. As I was saying earlier, I picked this girl up before the Extremist thing came out. So I don't know if I have just Extreme Gene or Extremist. So I threw a Tri-Stripe male to this girl, and we will see. So we will cut those as well.
Fingers crossed.
All right, Apex, thanks for swinging in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. And we'll see you on the next video. So yeah, so next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, same bat channel, same bat place. We'll be here and probably have something else new to drink.
That's for sure.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for swinging in, people. We appreciate. We love you guys. If you made it to not to Tinley, but Arlington, I hope you had a blast. If you didn't, I hope you still had a blast. And we will see you guys on the next video.
Peace.
Peace.